Good morning, guys. This is Eileen from Love Angels Light. I wanted to come on here because I worked until 2 this morning and it's like, I don't know, 7:30 or something now. 8 o'clock. There you go. I've got less than 20 minutes to get through this. So I leave to take my son around the corner at about 20 past 8. So here we are. I'm not doing readings this morning. I'm just literally going through something that cropped up yesterday that at midnight last night while I was working, inspiration hit. And when inspiration hits, I have to follow through with it. So what I did was I wrote an article and then submitted it to a blog who has 5 million followers. So I'm in that excited, nervous stage where I don't know if they're going to sort of print it or not. Now, what this was about, good morning, Sammy, good morning, Tammy, good morning, Elise. Sorry. So what this was yesterday I did a few readings, and the theme in those readings, I did like, who knows how many readings I did yesterday, all right? The theme, because often there is a theme, was forgiveness. And in a lot of the readings I do, or in a lot of the contact I have with people when forgiveness comes up, so many times I hear, I just can't forgive them for that. And as I said yesterday in my life, the forgiveness that you give is not about them. You're not forgetting, because why would you? Sometimes bad stuff happens. And so I've got this 1,000-word article, right, that I wrote last night, and I wanted to come on because at the end of it, I wrote a prayer, an invocation, something that you can say to the universe when you need to release and move forward. Because essentially, if you're not forgiving, you're not moving forward. You might take baby steps, but it's essentially what happens is when you haven't forgiven something that happened way back here in your life, number one, you're running your life looking back at that experience. All right. What I do in my hypnotherapy programs is we go back to that time and we deal with the experience, the emotions and everything. And when you come back out of the hypnosis, you can look back at that experience and go, oh, hey, Danina, you can look back at that experience and go, oh, okay, yep, that happened. But you don't have the emotion attached to it as much. All right. So here's the thing, right? We are faced with choices daily. We face the consequences of those choices, and sometimes the consequences last a long time and sometimes they don't. So when every day we make a choice, especially when we've got, especially when we're adults or we have kids. Something to remember though, sometimes we have no control over the thing that happens in our life. We do have control over how we respond to that. If you find yourself reacting to something in a negative way, stop, take a deep breath, and ask yourself, why are you being triggered by this particular situation? Sometimes for me, it's a simple thing my husband has said, and I will go react. My immediate thing is, defense, all right? And now, because I'm further along on this journey, I sit there and go, okay, so what I want to do is react and feel defensive. Yeah? Why? And usually I can pinpoint it to some point in my past where something happened that was not my fault, that I had no control over, but that I still hang on to. And so for me, it's a process of releasing it, forgiving the situation, forgiving the person. Yes, Valerie, forgiveness can be very hard because the person doesn't deserve your forgiveness. If we're honest, when something bad has happened in your life and it has been caused by someone you know or should have been able to trust, you don't want to forgive. It's hard. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm saying it's really important. All right. So if you want to move into what the universe has for you, Be grateful for the experience because it has taught you a lesson. Take the lesson from that experience. Leave everything else in the past. Because when you hold on to that, you keep trying to move forward, and it's like an elastic band between you. It will only stretch so far, and then you will find yourself back in that circumstance, back in that thing in your past with all the emotions and all the feelings and all the stuff. I've been there. Oh boy, have I been there. All right. You can choose today to draw a line in the sand and go, I am done with all the stuff in my past. I release with love. Now, I had a lady yesterday say, well, I don't love them, so I'm not going to say I release them with love. The reason you release them with love is you're giving that energy to them that they do not deserve, right? But you're giving it to them freely and willingly. Now, if you go, you know what, I really can't do that, then you draw in the energy of the universe, the universal energy of love, and you say, hey, universe, I am having problems releasing them with love because they really, really hurt me. Hey, Siobhan, they really hurt me. They destroyed my soul. Number one, don't claim that over your life. And number two, utilize the energy that the universe has for you. And you ask your guides, your angels, your helpers, you ask the universe to come in and provide that love for you. You release them with love. You release them without any ill will against them, because you need to move your life forward. You don't need to be held back by all this stuff. All right. And when that elastic stretches, you're going to end up feeling those feelings. Do you want to keep feeling the feelings that you felt back then when this person experienced whatever hurt you? Because if the answer is no, let's talk. To be honest, let's talk, because there are ways that we can work together to help you. Okay, releasing the experience, event, or person to the universe after forgiving them helps you to move forward with your life. You literally open yourself up to what the universe has for you. Here's the thing, that experience, when you're holding on to it, that experience is taking up space in your energy field. So you're literally holding on to something and not allowing, because the space is taken up, right? You're not allowing the good stuff in because you're too busy holding on to this past experience. So you release it, you take it out. And sometimes I visualize myself actually literally pulling stuff off me, pulling stuff out of me, getting rid of it, because I don't need that energy, and neither do you. Release it. Because then when you start setting goals, you're more open and ready to receive. The universe wants you open and ready to receive. Talked about that. So one of the things I wrote last night is, anytime an experience or a situation crops up that turns into a negative experience, you have a choice: react or respond. Your reaction will usually be that initial defense mode, because you can feel that this person is coming at you. You feel like you're being attacked. Catch yourself first. The response is a more measured thing. You can take a step back, take a deep breath, and go, you know what? This person's not worth my time, my energy. This person, this experience, I've already learned. No worries, Tammy. So you release it. We all have choices. Everything is a choice. Making no decision, making no choice, allowing something to continue is still a choice. I had a chat about that with my mum a couple of years ago. Literally, I said, Mum, she said to me a long, long time ago, I made a decision about what sort of things I would accept in my life. And I went, that's great, Mum. But every time these things crop up in your life and you make a decision to accept it, you're reaffirming that you deserve this treatment. Right? So if you have someone in your life who treats you badly, every time they treat you badly, you make the choice to allow them or not allow them to treat you badly. So stand in your power, stand up and go, you know what? Here's the line in the sand. I am not accepting any more this treatment. I'm not accepting it. I am better than this. Not passionate. All right. All right. Here's the thing I wrote last night. Dear universe, this is what I came on here to talk to you guys, or to tell you. Dear universe, I acknowledge that I may not have always made the best decisions. I have lived the consequences of my decisions, and today I stand here and I choose me. I choose my future. I choose to set goals and be the best version of myself. I choose to be me. I choose to move forward and take action in my life so that I can have the best outcome for myself and those that are important to me. I choose to be a role model to my children and to those that watch what I do. I forgive and release with love anyone or anything that crosses my path with the intention to hold me back or hurt me. I release that part of me that doesn't believe in me. I release anything from my past lifetimes, present and future, including future lives, through my entire lifeline, past and future, anything that does not serve me and my passion and my purpose. I choose me. I choose life. I choose to be positive, and I choose it now. I release anything that does not serve me. And I thank you for showing me when I am making a choice that will affect me in a way that I don't need. I choose to be me. I choose to put me first so that my cup is full, so I can fill the cups of those around me. I choose to love, respect, and honor myself and what feels good and aligned in me. I choose that which resonates in me, and I choose it now and in every moment in my future path. I embrace the power of the universal energy of love to help move my life forward. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and so it is. All right, that's what I wrote last night. I wanted to share that with you guys because so often we let things happen to us. That's awesome, Trish. We allow things to happen in our lives that hold us back. Thanks, Valerie. So here it is. Here is the line in the sand. Are you going to keep living your life looking backwards? It's a trip hazard. I said that yesterday. I wrote it in here too. Okay. Thanks, Michelle. That's not me though. To be honest, I sat here and for half of that I was typing with my eyes shut. I'm a touch typist, I can do that. But I just let it flow. I let it flow because so many people need to be able to release their past so that they can move forward into what the universe has for them. It is time for you to draw that line in the sand, step over it and say, you know what happened back there? Thank you, universe, for the experience. I'm grateful for the experiences, for the lessons I have learned, but now is my time. And I'm so ready. I'm so ready for what comes next because now is my time. I have to go because I have to get 2 children to brush their teeth and I have to drink my coffee. I wanted to come on here and share that with you. I hope that was helpful. If you need help to move past the stuff in your life, let's chat. Okay? Send me a PM. Tammy, I will reply to your PM from yesterday. Sorry. All right. I have a child at the door. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a really good day. All right? See ya.